up, everyone? Welcome back to 22Mystics Shop for another reading. Okay, I'm going to be putting below an interview. The woman, I believe her name is Frances. I have only watched the first part of the interview, and I got a download that I need to read on this. Okay, I read tarot for the Divine Masculine. So those of you who are business owners, entrepreneurs, working on yourself, working to create a better future for yourself and others. Okay, so one of the things they're talking about in the interview, and again, I'm gonna either link it or write some information that can allow you to bring it up. They're talking about Facebook, the algorithm. They are talking about a debate over free speech versus safety. And I'm going to say in the context of online, in the internet space. Okay, so some of you, I know for sure I have like different tech people that watch my channel, or you may come across this video in the future. It is a timeless read. Okay, so even if you're not watching it when it comes out, when you find this video, you're gonna know. So there's some messages for tech people, for business owners. You could own a business or software company. Okay, so we're gonna be reading on what do you need to know. I also got a download that there's a younger group of people who are 18, mostly 18 to 20, but you could be a little bit older. Or if you are Divine Masculine or Divine Femme, who is, I'm hearing, burnt out in your current career, you may be looking into going back to school. I'm going to tell you some careers right now to write down. So pause the video, grab your handy dandy notebook. Ding. Okay, Blue's Clues reference there. Grab your handy dandy notebook because you're going to want to take some notes during this video. For some of you, there's a huge need here. Some of you could already be studying languages or linguistics. There is a massive need for further study here. There could be people who are already experts on this for sure, but I haven't come across their content yet. It's something that's like on my list. I have so much to study right now. You could be also in that energy of research mode or speaking to experts if you're like, you know, that elite Divine Masculine here. There's a big need for studying the linguistics. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's almost conspiracy. So I'm speaking to those logical Divine Masculines here. I need you to do some research for the collective because, okay, let's take like Spanish, for example, okay? And some of you may not know much about it, but the words have either an A or an O on the end. And it's feminine and masculine energy in the words, okay? In the English language, we don't have that as much. I don't know historically, like, exactly how English came to be versus other languages. So, you know, then you take, you know, spelling, and we have spell, S-P-E-L-L. Okay, so when you have, like, in a lot of ways, I'm not even going to get into politics here. I'm just going to make a general statement, so take it or leave it. In a lot of ways, people view America as the leader of the free world, right? So you have the leader of the free world, a nation that is speaking English, which we use spelling, which could be a type of spell work. And we've taken away the feminine and masculine from the language, like from the words. I don't know how that was removed, or, you know, there could be different lines of language development. Okay, and then now we're dealing with like things like Facebook and algorithms and how that is impacting other people very quickly in developing areas. Okay, so there's a big need for supporting that in a positive way. Those of you who are watching this video who are going to try to exploit the information that I'm speaking and channeling, there will be huge consequences for using this information for detrimental purposes, is what I'm hearing. For those of you who are trying to shadow ban and block my channel, Again, I already got the download last week that all hell will break loose, okay? This channel will be heard, it will grow, and it is growing and reaching those that it is meant for in the current time. In the present moment, in the here and now. Be here now. Here be now. And you will hear me now. So mote it be. Alright, we're starting off with a channel message from the book. My intention is about linguistics, internet, freedom of speech, and safety. I am exerting my freedom of speech in this video. Take what resonates and leave the rest for this reading. Okay, we have hippies create police and police creates hippies. Okay, this is giving me paper dolls. Okay, this is interesting because, again, I haven't finished watching the video I'm talking about. It's a YouTube video talking about freedom of speech, and she talks about people and protest. Okay, so this is about potentially some type of protest. Again, you're responsible for your own actions. This video is for entertainment purposes only. This says you can only protest effectively when love has to spring spontaneously from within. Ugh. And it is in no way amenable to any form of inner or outer force. Love and coercion can never go together. But though love cannot be forced on anyone, it can be awakened in him through love itself. Okay, I'm going to go right out here. There's some agents, some police officers, CIA, FBI. There are some people here that you really need to remember why you took your oath. And you really need to get back into your self-love journey. Okay? Remember why you started. I'm hearing like a Star Wars thing, like may the force be with you. Okay? So remember why you started. Get back to your authenticity and authentic self. You deserve to heal from the trauma that you've seen and been put through. And you deserve to give yourself and your inner child the safety and protection that you give others or are supposed to, obligated and committed to giving others. Okay? So, self-love. Love is essentially self-communicative. Those who do not have it catch it from those who have it. Okay, so I'm getting also for those of you who run tech companies or write code and stuff like that. Also, I'm hearing etc. So you could be in a broader scope of that. It's about writing the self-love into the code so that it can be spread almost like a virus, but like a self-love virus. Okay. Through the I'm hearing data stack. I don't even know what that means. Some of you could be like a data stack engineer or something. Those who do not have it catch it from those who have it. True love is unconquerable and irresistible, and it goes on gathering power and spreading itself until eventually it transforms everyone whom it touches. Okay, so there's a spiritual message here that actually, while some people may be using the interweb consciously or unconsciously to kind of for ill or greedy, it's like that shadow aspect of the human condition. The shadow aspect is what's being spread predominantly at this time is what I'm hearing. And we need code and software and people working on the internet who want to spread self-love, and these people who write the code have to love themselves to do this. Okay, so everyone watching this video, your first step is to love yourself, or maybe admit to yourself why you don't, who took from you, and where that went, because it has always been inside of you to find. Okay. Number 28 could be significant here. You could be 28. Something could have happened when you were 28. You could be feeling like a tingly fire sensation on your head, and it's kind of like a crown chakra opening or third eye opening, or you will in the next 28 days. The movie 28 Days Later could resonate here. Some of you, it could have been, you could have had some kind of awakening during the COVID epidemic. Some of you could have worked on that movie. There could be a message for someone in that movie, okay? We're talking about polarity here. Hippies create police, police create hippies. In polarity, you're creating polar opposites. You love the person whose ideas you are protesting against. You love the person whose ideas you are protesting against. So those of you who are greedy, who are using the internet for ill means or to spread false and misinformation, we love you. Okay, I love you. Find it within yourself to make positive changes. Everyone loves you as much as you love yourself. Okay, so for selfish people, we love you. The world loves you as much as you love yourself. And really, it's almost like a mass illusion of illness, okay? I'm not talking about in the 3D, I'm talking about more so in the mental space. Just remember that people can hijack your algorithm. It can be hacked. Don't trust everything you're seeing online at this time. There's also a need for those of you who are going into career or with your business. There's a need for more fact checking in verifiable ways. Okay, in the modern era, what do we need to hear today? What's the message that needs to come out in the modern era today? 10 of Swords. This is like put the phone down. Okay, it's the 10 of Swords with the phone. Put the phone down. It's weird because the way that the light is hitting the card, it looks like an hourglass. Okay, some people here, I was getting, for those of you who like you're financially set right now at this moment in time, you may need to go into like a silent retreat or meditative retreat, maybe for those 28 days or 30 days. Some people need to do a digital detox, and you're not even going to realize like what physically and mentally you've been going through, what some of the issues your body, especially for those of you I'm getting that have like autoimmune issues. Okay, I didn't finish watching that interview again, the podcast that I'm gonna post below, but she also talks about, and she might get into more detail in it later in the video, but she talks about going from being able to ride 25 miles on her bike to being in a wheelchair within 2 years. Okay, so some of you are experiencing huge health issues and you have not correlated it with the stress of internet usage. Okay, we have the Tower, the Sun, the 7 of Swords, the Star, and the Lovers. I'm hearing starstruck lovers. Okay, we also have to look at the polarity here though, because the internet also brings people together. Okay, so some people meet online and get married and have healthy relationships. So it's not all bad, and it goes back to like the modern AI kind of debate. There's another podcast video. The channel is called Diary of a CEO, and he also has an episode where he talks about AI with a super intelligent man. It's all about loving the AI, and I think recognizing that when used properly, it's going to help us work through, honestly, a lot of poverty. If it's used properly, this is, heaven on earth, okay? This is 333. I feel like it's like the shadow side. It's like, what is the shadow aspect of the internet? What is it showing us about the human? I think the AI and the internet in a lot of ways though is like a mirror, okay? I feel like that's why there's death. It's like death of an illusion. It's death of like, it is causing some literal death. For some reason, I'm seeing like an Amazon delivery here at this particular house when she's handing the little girl something. It's also a huge gift, okay? The internet and AI, when used properly, is a huge gift. Okay, with that message in the book about the police officers, I haven't interviewed or talked to a lot of police officers lately. Whenever I have interactions with them, honestly, it ends up, for the most part, being a negative experience. And I think many officers in America right now are just in a really tough position, okay? When you look at the pay versus what you're dealing with, you're the people who are dealing with these huge issues in the street. You're showing up to the worst calls, okay? And we need to have a lot of empathy for that and just trust that I'm hearing that you're worth it, okay? So some officers could be having like self-worth issues, okay? Or you can join with the best intentions, and it's just like you're dealing with a lot of trauma, okay? You could end up feeling like you don't relate to people anymore. You've seen like the worst of humanity. That's a lot of trauma, and officers, I feel like at times are maybe not getting enough support for sure. Or not even have like the financial support to really take time off. Okay, so I'm seeing someone like beat up here. So please take steps towards your mental health, trauma healing, and self-love. Give to yourself. Cut off any emotional blockages. Some of you have to detach emotionally to do your job. Okay, and I know that. You sacrifice a lot with your family. Like, you sacrifice a lot of time. Some of you have a really strong partner, especially I feel like today I'm speaking to the male divine masculine, but you could be the female divine masculine. I'm also seeing from X-Files, like Agent Scully and her partner, his partner, whatever. Okay, I could also be speaking I'm hearing that I'm speaking to some people who are on like, yeah, like you respond actually to like alien incidents. I'm seeing Men in Black, okay? So a lot of you sacrifice a lot of time with people that you care about and you love, and you're pretty emotionally detached at this point. But it's time to get another perspective, because we know how strong you are. We appreciate you, even though like there's, you know, the bad ones, the twisted ones. I'm hearing double agents. There's also some double agents here. King of Swords. Wish fulfillment with the King of Swords. Okay, that's the female divine masculine. You're so intelligent. I'm speaking to geniuses today who are watching me. Okay, you have a decision coming in here about stability. For some of you too, it's almost like this is like probably not for the agents and stuff, unless you're like a double agent or like you're working for both teams here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. This is about stability, but what I'm hearing with that 10 of Pentacles down here, some of you, even inadvertently, some of you, there's people who are watching my channel or who will watch my channel or who will watch this. You're watching with different intentions. And some of what's interesting is you're watching my channel because it's going to change your perspective or activate you, even though you were watching my channel with a different intention. Some of you watching whatever or why ever you're watching me, some of you don't, I'm getting this detachment because you work so hard and you're always at work. And I feel like I'm speaking to the light and the dark here. Okay, people who do light work and who do dark work, both. The internet is affecting all of your children, regardless of what kind of side of the force you're on right now. Okay. Some of you are doing dark stuff on the web. I'm hearing dark web with the Ten of Swords and the Death card. Okay, some of the stuff that you're doing, you're gonna think is really fucking funny until it happens to your kids. Okay, some of you, the shit that you're doing to other people is gonna happen to your kids, and then you're gonna see what being on the other side of that is like. Okay, so what is that really? I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm trying to show you that we're all connected. We're interwoven together. And I'm urging you, that person in particular with the crown off, I am urging you to get back on the light path, or at least the middle path, because some of your actions are going to have devastating consequences, okay? I don't say that lightly. Okay, what is your message? Insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation, allow yourself more time before making a decision, mental exhaustion, and get some sleep. So some of you need to freaking go to sleep. Okay, some of you could take sleeping pills to sleep. You have so much trauma, or you see so much darkness. I'm being shown someone, when they close their eyes, they see death. Okay, so it could be officers that respond to crime scenes. Some of you could be a crime scene photographer. I'm getting CSI. Others of you have perpetuated crimes, and they haunt you when you sleep as well, so you don't sleep a lot. I'm letting everyone know you can heal from whatever you're going through, so don't give up. And again, the message is today that we love you, no matter what side you're on. And in some ways, there's a duality and a reflection here. I'm hearing cops and robbers. There's a duality. Okay, it's chicken and the egg. Do robbers create cops, or do cops, I don't know, create robbers? Okay, we have loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. So some of you need to like get a good sleep or take a week off for sleep, vacation. I'm seeing laying on a sandy beach. Some of you could have a family farm you need to go chill out. I heard chill out, but also chill at. So there's a decision about your money or stability. You need to take a break before you make a decision you're going to take action on. Pay attention to the details. So he has the scroll out. So this is your planning. You need to write plans. Some of you need to speak, I'm hearing, to educated people or educators about some forward movement here. Wait for the perfect timing. Pay attention to the details. I'm hearing talk to lawyers. It's getting the legality set up around maybe a new project. We'll see if the Fool comes out. We'll see if the Ace of Pentacles come out. Okay. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. So you could receive a download or see a sign. Some of you also, I'm hearing objects move around you. So you know there's like a presence, kind of like guiding and watching over you. Okay. Taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Expanding your plans, continue to move forward. So this is like divine masculines working together. There we have it again. Two of Swords again, guys. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Pretending there's no problem or over-analyzing a situation. So those of you who are working with analysts, it's becoming complicated for you to make a decision. Some of you, this is something huge that affects a lot of people. You could own or operate, or you're about to own or operate a business that, you know, you affect people's livelihoods. You're in charge of people's livelihoods. I'm hearing merger. The energy of a merger has been coming up on my channel for a while, a couple weeks. What I'm hearing, this might only be for one person, but some of you need, I'm hearing, like, if you're at a major corporation, you may need an ethics committee to make decisions, to analyze information about the most ethical choice moving forward. And others of you, I don't even know what it's called, but you need to speak to someone, just one person, like you need a consultant who is educated and has studied human ethics. Before the reading, I was also hearing World Health Organization. So some of you could work with the World Health Organization, or you're about to. Okay, great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings. Being there for those in need. This is giving me medical. So some of you could be like medical supply. You could run hospitals. I'm also hearing universities. You could run or fund universities, or that's where you should put your money if you're not. Okay, we do have an amazing opportunity here. Someone's kid could have a lizard, bearded dragon, or iguana. Or that could be a good gift if that feels right. That could be a cool gift for someone. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. So we have that time. Some of you need to pause, get the rest, write the plans out, communicate the plans to others, and then don't overanalyze it. Work with your guardian angel or who you feel guided by, or God, like whoever this is to you energetically. Some of you, that's God with you. Some of you, that's your guardian angel. Maybe an ancestor spirit. And then make the bold move and take action. Okay. I also heard lights, camera, action. Some of you could be working on a documentary or a World Health Organization documentary. You could be interviewing medical workers at this time. Okay, you are unique. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Move forward. There's this big energy of move forward. Whatever decision's been keeping you stuck, find the ethical person to speak to about this. I'm particularly hearing ethics. I heard manager, but like someone who has studied ethics. I don't know the name of that person. Google that. Like, look up the degree that focuses on ethics. Make the decision and move forward. There's this portal. Experience the grace of who you truly are. You also deserve the grace that you give others. Okay, keep an open mind. Replace the old cycle with a new exciting one. So you have a new exciting opportunity. I don't care who you are or what you've done. Today's a new day. It's a new opportunity for you to do something really cool that's going to help a lot of people. Okay, I'm hearing that you're very impactful. Face your fears. Farewell to fear phantoms. Heart of the matter. Align life's pathways through the heart. So divine masculine, again, it's a lot of time divine masculine operates in like the logical mind over the heart. This is asking you to merge, to do even maybe what feels not logical, to help others. Some of you don't think it's logical to help others. Okay, so it's looking at what are you truly passionate about. Some of you, it's checking in with your inner child. Okay, what did you really need when you were a child? So some of you, I'm also seeing a toy drive. Some of you could really want to get active with toy drives. At the time of this recording, it's October. So like, say you grew up in poverty, like, do you wish you had a toy at Christmas? Like, what did you really need? Did you need to be part of the Boys and Girls Club? Like whatever your heart feels called, really tap into that at this time and get clarity, and then make some stuff happen either with your own organization or with that. So we're getting into the circus card. Again, we're also talking about the internet here though. So it's like, how can you utilize the internet or people or organizations to spread the positivity online? Okay, we have the Two of Cups. That came out right over the farewell to fear phantoms. Some of you, I'm almost getting are scared of angels. Okay, does that resonate with you? Did you see an angel or see a spirit that really freaked you out? This angel's pouring into your cup right now. Okay, you're coming through as the pearl. You're in the clamshell with the pearl. Some of you, like, that's the Two of Cups. So your soulmate in that particular card is your guardian angel. We have the Tower. The Tower was below as well. This Tower is actually a portal, okay? I'm getting that this is an internal tower. It's just like, it's either like mental illness or it's like it's giving like that anxiety, the mental effects of the internet, but it's like the internet's a portal though. So you're jumping off of that, whatever. It's almost like the horse too. Like I'm seeing someone on a horse, like you're jumping off the horse. Maybe it's like you've been riding away from fear, or your inner child's always running away or always hiding, even though like you could be some big, I'm hearing corporate executive, I'm hearing big shot. Whatever's happening in your mind that you hide from others, your angel's trying to fill your cup so you can like jump out the window, metaphorically, like Queen of Pentacles. Okay, cool. So some of you, this is like your wife or your partner, or like who you want to be with, who you want to be married to, who's going to help this manifest. Look at this magic. You're being urged to go towards your Queen of Pentacles, whoever that is for you. If you're in a connection and it's someone outside of it, that person could really be interested in social work or making stuff like this happen, or already own an organization that does that type of work. Really strong person. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. Some of you, this person like left you. I'm getting, this is the Whale. Some of you, this is on your ship. Okay, so your strong Queen of Pentacles moved away from you. So some of you are dealing with like, I'm hearing, where did I go wrong? So you could be asking yourself, where did you go wrong? 2 of Pentacles. That could be where your mentality is. Like, I'm hearing like, I'm a screw up, I'm a fuck up. So Divine Masculine, if you're in your head like that, you need to probably speak with like a therapist. It could be fiery. But this is the success. This is in the Ring and the Knight of Swords. You need to get into the mental arena and clear some stuff up. Some of you feel like you need your Queen of Pentacles to make some of this stuff happen or be guided. You need the intuitive part of you. The 5 of Pentacles, the World. Just because, okay, this is different messages. I'm hearing, just because you feel morally corrupt doesn't mean you should like project that onto the world, or because you feel wronged doesn't mean you should project that onto the world. And I'm getting, I'm also getting, you call the shots. Look at you up here. You call the shots, okay? I'm also hearing shots fired. So this is coming towards you. Some people could have fired some shots toward you. Someone's hanging off the ship up here. Okay, so there's some type of like, but look, this is the robot battle. This is like the AI battle. I also heard bot. Someone could have done some internet stuff towards you, or you work in internet security. There's like this energetic field protecting you from this. So think of the world in the aspect of the 5 of Pentacles, which is all about like lack, like I'm hearing lack mentality. And I'm getting a boost. Okay, how do you want to boost the world? Again, 3 times in this deck, 3, 3, 3, we have the 2 of Swords, which is also 2, 2, 2. Okay, Spirit's asking you to be flexible at this time. You're being watched. You see this big head watching you. Look how flexible you are or could be. 4 of Swords. Some of you just are in your head about forward movement, okay? I'm hearing the Britney Spears song, I'm the ringleader, I called the shots. Okay, so look up that song. That's a hot music video too. Some of you could think Britney Spears is hot. But like also, side note, like look what Britney Spears has been through, okay? And it's all like publicized and shit. She's also really strong, okay? Britney, I don't know if you watch tarot, but sending you much love, Britney Spears, wherever you're at right now. Okay, let's see what your advice is. We're getting into the oracle. So I'm really getting here. I keep hearing World Health Organization. Okay, some of you also could be nurses. Sacrifice. Some of you are going to have to sacrifice your anxiety and fear to make positive. I'm hearing making big moves, making money moves, darkness. You're going to have to, I'm hearing that song again, inner working of my mind. Welcome to the inner working of my mind. So there's some dark, I'm hearing fuck shit in your mind. You need to shed light on it. Some of you need to talk it out. Okay, with friends or family, or with, honestly, therapists. Some of you, this is not stuff you feel comfortable to share with just anybody. Okay, get into prayer. Pray for your own inner healing. Again, because when you go into your healing and self-love, that affects everyone. When we heal one timeline, we heal all timelines. Spirit of the South. Some of you could be from the South. I'm hearing South Side. There's something about thievery here, so this video is going to go a little bit longer than some of the other ones. Some of you could have grown up in an area where you got stolen from a lot. I'm also hearing I had to steal to survive. Okay, so you may want to give back to the community that you're from. Maybe a community that you took from. Alright, what's Divine Masculine's advice, please? We're going to also get into some crystal cards for those of you who are working with crystals. Some of you might want to order some really cool crystals. Just make sure they're like ethically sourced, or pick up a crystal deck to work with. Some of you too, I'm seeing a Divine Masculine pulling oracle cards in his office. So you may not, we're going to pull the top and the bottom card too. You may not be, you may be hiding. I'm hearing hiding. I'm also hearing Heidi. Someone could be named Heidi here that you're involved with or at work. I heard, for some of you, I heard office slut. Okay. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you need to do shadow work with how you're interacting with women around you. But I'm seeing Divine Masculine pulling oracle cards in the office and like hiding them. Okay. Or you could have a friend in the office that pulls cards for you. I just heard something gross about her though, so I'm not going to say the whole thing because I don't want to, like, I just don't want to. But I'm hearing that you could have someone that pulls cards for you that is deceptive. Okay, so just be aware. You may want to start pulling your own cards. Okay, for those of you who feel called to it. We have the Rose Phoenix. The boat. I feel like that's Divine Femme. Or you're a Divine Masculine there. You could like to sail. You're so protected. You could want to buy roses. What is this? Squaring the circle. I'm hearing circle, circle, dot, dot. Now I got a cootie shot. Circle, circle, square, square. Now I got it everywhere. Okay, so you're protected from any cooties. This is like an inner child thing. You're protected from any cooties right now. Okay. Okay, you're destined for greatness here. You could want to use the peacock as your spirit animal. The Philosopher's Stone. I also heard falafel. Okay, the Philosopher's Stone. I feel like that's self-explanatory. Some of you could be like researching stuff like that. Okay, or you could want to. I don't know. Spirit could be taking you on a tangent with that one. Okay, we have the Rose Gold Cosmic Pool. Bathe in cosmic love, soak up wisdom. So I'm getting you're in a research era. These are going to be, we're getting into final messages because you need to go get some sleep is what I'm hearing. Some of you are going to go take a nap, even if you're like at the office today. Build your light body, accelerate your ascension, and open your heart. Love yourself and dare to be vulnerable. I'm getting that's with either a woman or a feminine energy, or like a feminine therapist. Some of you too, you could be going to therapy with a man, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. But some of you could benefit in some aspects from speaking with a female, getting the female feminine side of things. I'm hearing exploring the horrible ways I've treated women. So some of you are wanting to kind of make changes, but maybe not knowing how, or not really like having the knowledge about maybe even like psychology. Okay, let's get into final messages here. What crystals can you work with, should you choose so? What are your fairy crystal messages? Okay, we do have carnelian. Okay, carnelian's a stone all about getting grounded. Okay, so get grounded. You could want to pick up a carnelian to keep with you if that feels right. Okay, garden stones. Some of you could have a fairy garden, or that could be like a cool project, especially if you have kids. You could want to do a fairy garden. Some of you have a nanny or a babysitter who could help the kids do that. Just like go on Amazon, order the stuff, and have them do a fairy garden day. Okay, fluorite could be really cool for you. I'm going to drop some fluorite bracelets and stuff and jewelry. I want to make some earrings for my Christmas shop and my Etsy store. So some of you, if you feel like shopping, check out my Etsy shop in the next couple months. I'm going to be posting more stuff for the holidays. Okay, you could be wanting to work with green crystals. Amethyst is great for anxiety. And we have kyanite. Kyanite's really cool to work with. Someone could want to wear kyanite as a necklace. Oh shit, moldavite's here. Okay, and amber. Someone's name could be Amber. We keep getting moonstone. Okay, so amber is actually sap from a tree. So some of you could work with like really cool shades of amber. There also could be someone here who makes jewelry. You could be working with a lot of amber right now. Okay, or want to gift a woman some amber. We have the moldavite card here. Okay, I don't play with moldavite, just so you guys know. Like, look, she's like pretty hardcore. So moldavite, ooh, I think you're gonna find moldavite when it's the right time, if and when. Moldavite, actually, don't quote me, but it's from like a, what is it, asteroid? I don't know. Something from space fell, I believe, in Russia. And it's actually from outer space, the moldavite. Okay, moldavite can really change your life. It can change your vibe and your frequency. It can cause a lot of tower chaos and destruction in order to shift you to a higher version of yourself or higher timeline. Okay, so I don't play with moldavite. So only get that if you're feeling really called to it. I will never like tell someone to get moldavite. You're either going to come across it, or you will seek that because you really feel called to it. My experience with moldavite is very intense. So again, like, don't go for that unless you are ready. Okay, number 24 is the Moonstone. We got the Moonstone, I think, yesterday coming up. So a lot of you, this looks like cool, like relaxing energy. A lot of you are tapping in with your Moonstones. I think that's great. I love Moonstone. I think it's a great crystal. I used to wear it every day. I myself would not mind picking up a new Moonstone. So I'm going to leave you with Moonstone. It's just like that good feeling. It's magical. It's timeless. It looks expensive, but it's not, you know. Okay, so I'm sending you a lot of light and love. Do some research, step up and do your part, even if it's like in that YouTube video, she's like saying, I wanted to at least do my part for a couple years and then get out. So some of you don't have the energy for like long time things, but some of the stuff that's coming into kind of like the human realm, it's like we're going to have to take baby steps, and a lot of people are going to have to contribute. So some of you are being called, if you answer the call, to step up and contribute to some of these things that are coming up right now. Okay, so let me know how this video resonated with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in your next video. Bye.